Hi, I'm Wild Bill, and welcome to Tuesday. I'm Redbeard Pirate Radio's political affairs correspondent, among other things. And today I've been given free leave by the editor to say whatever I want. That's a pretty nice news organ there. I think I'm the only one like that. No one else is allowed. Everyone else gets a brief, including you big shock jocks out there. You aren't free thinkers. You're told what to say by your sponsors. I know how the process works, no matter how you try to hide it. And if you try to hide it, that makes you a liar. And if you're a liar, then you know you're wrong. And you shouldn't be misleading people. What the hell's wrong with you, buddies? Okay, so when mass media goes away from passive-aggressive lashing out, I'll be glad to put a bowl of money outside my door to keep it alive. Until then, in my mind, the press is the enemy, and both sides of our illusory political divide are using it to unscrupulous ends. Now, truthers and revolutionaries use name-calling and finger-pointing in order to perpetrate their message. Sadly, so do bullies and agents provocateurs. Since the growing incidence of bald-faced psychological manipulation attempts funded by big money on both sides has made the national press undependable as a news medium, it has lost my trust, my interest, and, I consider, the mandate of heaven. Both political parties are guilty of openly embracing this sort of extremely unethical. An example, it is literally brainwashing in some cases on both sides and both major media networks. Manipulation. The media owners are similarly guilty. I define the whole situation as a case of editorial bias gone wild. Snoop, where are you? There is much needed perspective for their ultimate motivations to make sense, but those facts are secrets. The editor-owner doesn't bother to tell you, the reader, because he or she doesn't want you to be fully informed. Ever. Reporting truth has never been the purpose of the mass media. The sole purpose of mass media is to profit the owners 100%. That doesn't leave much room for truth. Really, seen from the scientific perspective, truth in news is a statistical anomaly, safely discarded. When I was younger and prettier, and less worthy as a human being, I believed one side or the other. I enthused, was moved to passion rather than reason by national and world leaders, rising on their rhetoric to heights of emotional glut. Now, however, I cannot shake from my mind that last scene from the prophetic novel Animal Farm, where the animals looked from the faces of the pigs to the men, to the pigs to the men, and they realized they could not tell the pigs from the men anymore, or the men from the pigs. And that's your national media. That's why I opened up an alternative media source. I'm not always right. Oh my gosh. I'm still a person in the process of understanding a giant system that nobody entirely understands. But doggone if I don't speak my mind and speak it with such truth as I perceive at the time. I dare any other news agency to do that. Wild Bill.